Each time I do a log loading video, just like this one here, I get usually 2 or 3 comments, responses in the comment section on the video, and they usually all go somewhat like this. I cannot believe that y'all don't strap those loads down. I wish people would think a little bit sometimes. We do strap the loads down when they go up and down the road. It is against the law to run up and down the road with no straps, chains, or binders on them. But a lot of times people are insinuating that we're being outlaws or breaking the law or whatever like that. However, what we're actually doing is being very safe. This area right here where I'm loading at, there's only just a few feet between that loader, my loader, and the log trailer. I call this whole area right here where the processor is and where I'm sitting in this log truck sitting, I call it the red zone. The red zone, you can get yourself killed in the red zone very quick and fast. There's so many blind spots for everybody. There's so many moving machines right here in this area. So why would you think that we would want to put a truck driver in danger? See, this log pile is right against his bumper right there. He would have to walk around this truck. Logs roll, kill him. I hit him with something, kills him. The other problem is I need to load trucks. If he's sitting there spending 10 minutes or 15 minutes binding down, I could be loading a truck. The way that we work it is, when the truck gets loaded, he pulls away from me. He pulls out. Sometimes he pulls 100 yards away from me. Sometimes he pulls 300 or 400 yards away from me. Sometimes it's even further than that. Usually we're way back off the road on a logging road somewhere, so it doesn't matter. But rest assured, that truck does not hit the road without gables or binders or chains or something on it. So when that truck pulls away, it does a couple of different things. And this is where people don't think right here. Number one, just what I just said, it puts the driver in a safe place. Number two, it also twists that trailer back and forth a lot and it settles that load. Because if you bind that trailer right there and you move 10 foot, your chains, binders, or straps are going to be as loose as all get out when you go down the road. A lot of times, even after we pull down the road a ways and bind them, and time you get out on the road, your truck drivers have to recheck them again because they may be loose again. So, and I say this in numerous videos and explain that. And I hate being redundant, but it seems like I continue to get the same question about that. But it's against the law in any state that you're in to go down the road without a load being binded or chained down. We're doing it the safest possible way, so I hope you understand. It's always pretty funny when I show this. It riles people up pretty good. So you got a old 372 right there. Look, slide it over, nothing. That's my 562. Slide it over, nothing. That's my newest 550 right there. I got slide over, nothing. That's my 661. And look at the puddle of oil up under it. Every still I got does that right there. So frustrating. But yeah, here's what it is. I'll be running this one on Thursday. I've got a monster tree to take down Thursday. Gonna be crane work Thursday, crane work Friday coming up. So it's gonna be good. So the other thing too, I got the chainsaw classes coming up, and the first one is coming up the 12th and the 13th of November, and then we turn around and I've got another one December the 2nd and the 3rd. December class is almost full. I think there's only 2 spots left in it. the November class. I think there's 5 spots taken on it right now. But I know a lot of people, or some probably think that, you know, it may be a joke or something that I'm just trying to make some money on or something. No, it's something that I take very serious in the way that I do with a chainsaw and the way that I run and cutting trees. Is something that I've learned over pushing 40 years now, working and messing with saws. This is my 37th year working in the woods, and there's a lot of cool things about a chainsaw. Even people that are seasoned veterans of running saws, that they run them every day, and there's some things that they probably don't know about a chainsaw, the way they're designed and things like that. But I take that stuff very serious, and I do what I do to share my knowledge of what I've learned and what I've been taught over the years to help make others safer and more efficient. And it goes all the way into even this totem pole that I've got right here that's slap full of notches and bore cuts in it. That I've got 2x4s that I use for demonstration. Dry erase board over there. There's a lot to taking trees down, tree work. One thing that I talk about in the class that I have never talked about in video form, and I need to, is segments in trees and what you can get away with wedges. And when you start getting into the segments and how you figure the segments, you know, when you watch me walk out there on the videos and you see me looking at the tree and doing different things, you know, there's a lot of math calculations going on in your mind, and looking at limbs and all that stuff like that. And a lot of times people have trees do certain things and they wonder why that tree did that. Well, the class that I can go through all that stuff and can explain all that stuff. It's a lot of physics, and it's a lot more than just cranking a saw and sticking a saw in a tree. Just a lot more to it. And so the people that have been to the class, all the people that I have taught and trained over the years, I can assure you that if they were standing here, they'd say, yeah, it was very well worth it. And the other thing is, it's a good time too. And this year here, I'm amping it up a lot more. I got some cool stuff. When you come on the property, it's going to be pretty slick. I may show some of it beforehand. And in both classes, what we're going to do at the end of each class, then this fall, is the last couple hours or so, we're going to go down the road here. We're going to go, it's about 1.5 miles from where I live. And we've got some monster blowdowns over there. Really big stuff, big oaks, pressured up like crazy. We're going to hack them up. We're going to walk up to them. We're going to survey them, because that's what most people are going to do. They're going to cut up stuff that's been blowed down, storm type stuff, things like that. And I'm going to walk you through how to take that tree apart. And it's going to be some good stuff. So if you're interested in coming to the class, my email is right down below. Email me and I will send you a structured outline. The class is very structured, but we do have a lot of fun in it, going through everything. And I'll send it to you, and you can kind of see everything. And it's a lot of stuff that we'll be doing. I've actually got the class, it's in the November class. I've got a 20-year saw mechanic coming to the class, and he's going to bring with him the diagnostic stuff for the Stihl and the Husqvarna both. So the Intronic stuff and the Husqvarna stuff, he'll be able to plug it up to the computer, and you'll get to see all the data. You can see it on my saws or whatever. If you got a saw, we can plug it in. And I'm going to have him do a part on that and talk about the Mtronics and the auto-tune stuff I'm gonna kind of start it, and I'm gonna let him kind of finish it. So that's gonna be pretty cool. And I've got people traveling this time. They're actually flying, coming in. So got some very long distance people coming in, but like from Atlanta area, 4-hour drive to here. I've had people from Chicago area. I got people from Ohio, Michigan, even Illinois coming here this time too. So if you're interested, we're closing in on it, and just hit me up, shoot me an email, and we'll get together. I'll send you the course outline. You will get a certificate of completion when you're done with it. But like I said, it's a great opportunity. I love chainsaws. I love running them, and it's not just something to where, you know, I'm doing it to pad my pockets or nothing like that. Because like I said, it's a good time. A lot going on. A lot goes into the class. So time travel on YouTube is tough. That's what O'Reilly Knight used to say. Today's Tuesday. Yeah, today's Tuesday. Work 2 days a week. So today's video, and you'll get a logging video on Wednesday that y'all are watching. We'll catch y'all later. Later, taters. One other thing too about the saw class is it's a great time to test drive saws. You know, I've got about 20 here, and all of them are a little bit different. And so if you're in the market for a chainsaw, it's a good time for that, because you can kind of figure out what you like and what you don't like.